Hi everyone, today is another declutter and this is a pretty substantial one because we're going to be getting rid of highlighters. Highlighters are a category that I love and I wear a lot, and I have lots here. It needs to be cut down, it needs to go. This cannot be continued, it's way too much. I'll tell you what I like and why and just show you some basic swatches. We are going to start with liquid highlighters, and first two are in pump format. This is my favorite, Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. It's a gorgeous highlighter. I really enjoy it. It has a nice beige base to it as well. I am tempted to purchase it again because unfortunately this one is pretty old and it's about 2/3 used up. So there isn't much left in it. It's a gorgeous color. I am probably going to repurchase it and have it again because I really like this one. One of my very favorites for years now. I've been using it. And also we have here Spotlight Illuminating Primer from Physicians Formula in the color Glow, but I think it's the only one that's there. This one I'm hoping, while I'm waiting to repurchase the Becca one, will replace it. Now it's not quite the same. The color is slightly different, and in the shades you can see that the Physicians Formula is actually lighter, which might be better even for my skin tone, and the reflectiveness level is about the same. So to me those are very close. I don't think there's a huge difference, and especially if you are applying it to the cheeks, on the cheeks is definitely not a difference that you can even notice. So for now Becca can go because it is expired and it is 2/3 gone. It's time for us to let go of it. But the Spotlight Primer by Physicians Formula is fairly new and it's pretty. And it probably will replace what the Becca one does for me fairly nicely. I'm going to keep that guy. We have two CoverRx, I think, illuminators. These are beautiful, but they are unfortunately also expired. This one is about 1/3 gone, and it is a very beautiful opal with blue shift kind of color. When that was really in, I used it quite a bit. Very special, very interesting. I may repurchase it in the future, but now, this is too old to be used. Definitely expired. And one of my favorites, this is Celestial. The other one I don't remember because I kind of peeled the cover off of it, so I don't have the names. This is Blinding, probably the most blinding highlighter I have. It is a metal. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Now again, both of those are expired. This one is about halfway done. I will potentially repurchase both of those if I can find them. Lovely products. Highly recommend if you're into like crazy shine. Very impressive. Very impressive color. Very impressive pigment payoff. Very shiny. And the last two liquid bronzers are very new to me, so I have not figured out if it is something that I want to keep or not in the future, or whether I want to keep both of them or just one of them. These are Sandler Watercolored Liquid Cheek Color. And those are both kind of highlighters. They're super liquidy. I know that I like this one, which is Moon Glow. Let me show you what it looks like. It's beautiful and very easy to wear and actually quite long wearing, which was a surprise to me. It's a natural glow from within sort of deal. Those guys are best for natural looks, I would say. And one of them is more bronze, as this is Sun Glow. It is more of a summer bronzy highlight. I think I can pull it off, but because I haven't had these in the summer, because they're so new to me, I'm gonna have to see. So this is obviously much darker. I don't know. We'll see if I can use it. I might have to give that one away, but the lighter one certainly is going to be very easy to put into my routine. So both of the Sandler ones, I think I'm gonna keep, and we'll see how it goes. Moving on to creams. I have quite a few cream products here. off the top here, I have two Armis Beauty highlighters. The first one is Magic Luminizer, which is obviously a cult favorite. Very shiny, very pretty. I really can't get enough of it. Kind of product. It is beautiful, and there's no way I'm getting rid of it. Look at this. So beautiful, and it doesn't look totally fake either, which I'm happy about. The second one is Magic Luminizer. I have definitely dented it quite a lot. I like this one. I'll show you what it looks like. It's a sort of a champagne understated glow. Not as reflective as the Magic Luminizer, but also very beautiful and better for more subtle looks. I like both of them. This Magic Luminizer is going to be expired in the next 6 months. I've used a good amount of it, so fair enough. I say fair enough. So that one is probably going to be one that's going to be soon decluttered, but not quite yet. So far, keeping. This one I've actually used up. This is Gold Obsession from Bare Minerals. Bare Minerals Candlelit Glow Illuminator. I am done with it. Easy peasy. I'm passing on the empty box. Then we have a difficult decision for me. This is Opal Mist All Aglow Highlighter Illuminator from Burt's Bees. This is actually very beautiful. It is one of these sticks. It applies like a wet kind of a lightweight highlighter. It's pretty transparent. It's somewhat similar to the Magic Luminizer in its quality. I have not used it enough, I don't think, to decide on what to do with it. I don't think I'm ready to make that decision. I will continue using it and reassess in 6 months and see if I want to keep it or not. But for now, I just am not ready to make a decision on it, so it's staying. This guy, I was of two minds on, and this is Vapor Beauty Halo Illuminator in Moonlight, color 720. I have mostly used it up. I used it quite a lot for very subtle looks. I'll show you. It's really not very, it's not very out there. It's very, very subtle. I used it quite a bit. I do have a little bit left, but I think I can let it go because it is basically empty. And it's probably at this point expired, I'm guessing. So this one can go. With regards to one of the noobs, I've ordered this Fenty Beauty Trio with the contour, the highlighter, and the concealer foundation sort of stick. And this is the highlighter out of this, and it's called Starstruck Matchsticks. I am still trying it out. Obviously, this is super new, so I'm not really ready to make a decision on that one either. But it's very pretty. I'm thinking this is definitely going to be a keeper. I don't see myself getting rid of it. Let's try and test it out against the Burt's Bees. Maybe we can let go of something. Yeah, they're not totally similar. I don't know. I am going to keep the Burt's Bees for now because I'm just not sure. And the last stick that I have here is the highlight stick from Nude by Nature in the color 01 Champagne. I still have some of the product. I've used quite a lot of it, if you can see. Right, quite a bit of it is used up. I don't think I want to keep it anymore. The color is okay for me, a little dark. You can see that in the shade shadow, it's kind of creating this darker effect. I did like it, but I don't like it enough to keep it. And besides, it's probably expired by now. It's probably maybe 2 years old. So time to go. This I can pass on. Then we have another Fenty buy. This is How Many Carats Diamond Bomb from Fenty. I kind of like this. I have used it fairly often, but sort of not enough to make a huge dent. It is an ultra shiny little glitter, micro glitter situation. I like it on the cheeks, believe it or not, and I kind of like it on the eyes. So definitely one of the things that I'm going to keep, definitely one of the things that I do enjoy enough to keep using. These two are truly fantastic. I am so happy that I have picked those up. some of the best highlighters I've had in the pressed powder form. These are Natasha Denona Super Glow highlighters. I think they're available if you are looking for a highlighter that's very modifiable and multifunctional. I think these are going to be great. Now I have number 01 Fair that is a slightly better match for me in the winter. You might not think that it's going to be a good color, but it is, mostly because there's not much base pigment here. It's quite reflective and you can build it up to be fairly blinding, as you can see, but in the shade, you see it doesn't reflect any base color that would make it darker or not pop as well. So that's number 1, and this is number 2. This is slightly deeper and probably more appropriate for me in the summer. Now I haven't used them in the summer, obviously, because I haven't owned them long enough to do so, but I'll show you the second one. And I am going to keep it into the summer and see if that is something that I can wear year round, maybe. Again, this is a little bit darker, obviously. Number 2 is a darker color, but it is gorgeous and probably going to be okay for my skin tone to wear in the summer. But those are very customizable because you can make them glow very subtly and a classy kind of glow, or you can make it spaceship kind of glow. You can do whatever you want with them because they're versatile and easy to use. They don't look dry or crepey on the skin, do not emphasize much of texture on the skin, probably because they're so reflective and they don't have as much base color. So, I mean, those are really good. The other favorite that I have is the Laura Mercier Highlighter 1 Baked Highlighter. This is the second one I've owned. And this is good, obviously, because it's so light that it sits very well on my skin tone. Again, pretty light base, gentle glow, not like Natasha Denona, but I could probably do with like these two. I could just probably have 2 highlighters and be happy with it because this is more natural glow, subtle, beautiful highlight, and this is more shine. So those 2 could be the only 2 that I need, theoretically, if I wasn't a hoarder of makeup. I'm not a hoarder of makeup. If I wasn't a fan of makeup, a collector and connoisseur of makeup. And also I have 3 highlighters that I actually haven't even worn. They're completely new. Those are minis from Becca. I'll show you the swatches. I'm not sure if I'll keep them. I usually really like Becca highlighters, so probably. We have here Shimmering Skin Perfector in Vanilla Quartz, which is probably the best bet for me to be super wearable. It's nice, it's lightweight, it's goldy yellow shift. Pretty. I think we'll probably use the crap out of that one. And then we have Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. This one I've owned before, so this is not new to me. This is on the darker side of what I like, and I did like wearing it in the summer. So this is my kind of summer highlight, and you can see it doesn't flash too dark in the shadow. Very, very pretty. They're not as blinding, actually, as the Natasha Denona, I gotta say. And I thought Becca was my favorite formula until Natasha Denona. And we have a Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Rose Quartz. So those are actually excellent color choices for my skin tone. And this is more of a pinky highlight. This is more subtle. I'm not sure why, but the pink one is more subtle than the others. But here they are. Nice little set. We'll see how it goes with them. But I generally enjoy Becca formula, so I suspect that I will like them enough to use them. And I'll probably like them enough to use them up because they're minis. So I suspect it's not going to be as challenging to use them up as, say, the Laura Mercier, which has 7.5 grams. I mean, there's quite a lot of product. I am flattening this dome over here, as you can see, so I'm certainly getting use out of it. Okay. There's not that much of decluttering going on here. You know what? I am going to get rid of the Burt's Bees because I have way too much highlighter. This is going to go bad before I even figure out whether I like it. So it can go. I'm okay with it. Let's count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. In total, there are 20 highlighters. And let's count up the ones that we are getting rid of.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Getting rid of 7. I definitely need to do better with highlighters. This is not enough decluttering. So in the next 6 months, I guess I'm probably on a highlighter no-buy to make sure that I'm using what I have here and to make sure that I don't add to this. So hopefully in 6 months you'll see me get rid of some because they're either expired or done, but not add any new ones. We'll see how it goes. I'm not limiting myself hardcore, but I am aiming to not expand my highlighters anymore. I have too much. So what highlighters do you enjoy? What kind of highlighters are working for you? Is there a specific brand or a specific formula that you enjoy more than others? Let me know down below. Share with us. That's it for today. See you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Good luck. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.